Hello, bonjour, namaste, ni hao, and ohio everybody. What is going on? It is Galeriot here, and we are here with another Danmachi Battle Chronicle video. And today, of course, we are going to be taking a first look at OTTARL and Freya. They have just dropped about half an hour ago. I woke up like literally 15 minutes ago. So the reason why I look like this and why I haven't even opened up my light and why I look so bright all of a sudden is because I'm unprepared. I'm literally super unprepared. I just woke up. I had a very bad night's sleep, to be quite honest. But I am here to obviously take a look at the brand new units. Let's get into the game and let's see what this OTTARL and Freya look like. Now, I am predicting that they're tanks, and based on what I've already read in my Discord, they seem to be tanks already. So let's take a look and see exactly how they operate, because the thing is with tanks, right, they're mainly used in PvP, let's be real, right? They're not even used in PvE that much. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how they perform. Of course, we can see Freya over there. That's the main target for me personally. But I know a lot of people are looking forward to OTTARL as well. We get 3,000 Stelas on the login bonus as well, which is absolutely fantastic. But yes, of course, if you guys go on to enjoy today's video, please be sure to leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and all that jazz. And of course, let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think? Ooh, different login bonus screen. Kind of nice. I'd take that. I'd take that. Very, very cool. I like that they're doing that. It's kind of a small thing that, you know, not many people would really look into that much, but I think that's a very nice touch. I would say that's a very, very nice touch. Let me quickly get the 10 say last pack, because why not? We obviously have the rate up gacha ticket pack and everything in game already, but we're not gonna take a look at that too much. I'm just gonna get the 100 Selas so that we are ready at 56,000 Selas to go ahead and summon. We're not going to be summoning in this video, by the way. I will be live later today, wherein I will be, you know, actually doing summons and everything. And along with that, we might also be able to convert those live stream summons into video format. So if you miss out on the live stream, don't worry, the summons will be there as a video. Now, the thing is, right, a lot of people might be wondering whether or not they should even summon on this banner, because one, tank units, right? Let's be real. Like I said, tank units are primarily used in PvP, not in PvE. Not to mention that unless OTTARL is like even stronger than Tione, realistically speaking, the next set of units are also going to be fire, which means that he'll probably actually get countered quite immediately. So we're gonna have to see exactly how his kit looks like in order to get a better judgment on whether or not you should go for him. In fact, of course, with these two being tank units, it's very likely that the Garrett that's going to be coming up, most likely, along with the assist, whoever it is that'll be coming alongside him, will probably be either DPS or, you know, probably speed. It's going to be one of those two. I highly doubt they're going to make a Garrett unit support, especially one that's in the championship match basically against OTTARL, right? But either way, let's take a look at the units before we make any hasty judgments and anything, and let's talk about how good they are. Of course, we have three new scene cards as well, I should say, so we will be going through all of them as well. But first and foremost, let's tackle OTTARL. If I can go back to the screen as well. There we go. Let's take a look at OTTARL now. So, of course, tank units are going to have immense amounts of HP, 14,374, 895 vitality. Really, really, really high set of stats here. Of course, you can see right here. What we are interested is in the skills. So the normal attack is a attack multiplier of 91%, front facing round AoE attack, hits 4 times. Sounds about right. Bullfighter Lariat Plus, the first skill has an attack multiplier of 281.2% and it has a medium cooldown. Okay, very interesting. It's not a short cooldown. Front-facing AoE attack grants a resist knockdown to own unit for 16 seconds and resist knockback for 16 seconds. Okay, so I assume it's additive for himself, and then he gives that extra 16 seconds that's additionally there is for the entire team. So basically, it's 16 seconds. The total resist knockdown is only 16 seconds, but he gets 2 sets of resist knockdowns. One that's for himself, and one that's for himself and the allies in the team. So basically, you effectively get double the resist knockdown for OTTARL, but a single amount of resist knockdown for the other characters in the team, which is kind of nice, I would say. It's kind of nice. Technique 2, Valorous Strike Plus. I mean, it's really good. If you saw my previous event ranking runs, you guys already know that I would have loved that in the previous event ranking, low-key, you know? Valorous Strike. Attack multiplier 562.5%, medium cooldown, front-facing round AoE attack, apply 24% shield to all units for 10 seconds. So, again, shield creation, really solid for defensive purposes. Nothing crazy there, to be quite honest. And then finally, the special move is Fist of the Ruler plus plus. Attack multiplier 800%, large cooldown, front-facing AoE attack, 100% reduce technique cooldown to self, and apply buff/debuff resistance for 10 seconds. Ooh, so okay, that's actually kind of nice. I like this last part of the skill, basically, or this part of the skill, because that means that basically once you use your special move, you can immediately get skill move 1 and skill move 2 back up immediately. That's nice. Now, the thing is, with this being a tank unit, I would like to use it in action before I make any judgment. But in all honesty, I would probably say, looking at this, realistically speaking, he doesn't do anything too crazy, and I feel like it's all dependent on how his damage output looks like and how fast he is in action, because the big advantage Tione has is that she's fast and she's a bit strong as well, right? For the average tank unit, considering there are only 2 tank units, she's one half of it basically, but you know what I mean, right? She's got a lot of speed to herself and she's got a bit of damage to herself as well, whereas Gareth, on the other hand, doesn't have the speed, can do an amount of damage, I would say. If you can build it towards damage, he will do some damage there. But the other thing with Gareth is that he's easily counterable by eyes. If they even released a unit that is on the level of eyes, or even like 75% of eyes in the next event, the Christmas event, the next fire unit, OTTARL kind of loses value immediately there, which is the bigger problem, I would say, more so than anything else, which is a damn shame, because I would have hoped that if they'd made him a speed unit or a DPS unit, I think he would have had immense value. Now, I know the reason why they've gone for tank, because it makes sense, you know, the strongest character in the game can tank everything and all that jazz, but like that, it sort of defeats the purpose. I think a DPS unit would have been far superior for King OTTARL, you know. Freya is also a tank unit as a result of that, of course, right? So let's take a look and see what she's capable of doing, because she's, of course, the greater interest for me personally, as obviously the Freya fan. I'm more interested in seeing what she is capable of doing. So once again, you're gonna see more stats towards HP and vitality compared to the average assist unit here because of a tank role. An okay amount of SR and intelligence, I would say, nothing too crazy there. So let's take a look and see what she's doing here. So Charm plus plus, attack multiplier of 200%, front-facing AoE attack, pulls enemies in a closer range, in a range closer. I like that. So it has a form of crowd control, which is really nice. Reduces enemy earth damage by 20% for 15 seconds and restores your HP by 30% off max. Interesting. I think that, you know what would have been better here? Fire damage. Why not reduce fire damage here instead? I think it's still decent, of course, you know, reducing enemy earth damage, I mean, cool and all. I mean, that's gonna actually be somewhat decentish if you're going against you know, in a type advantage scenario and just, you know, you want to survive and stuff, right? Super nice, but I think it would have been far superior if it was reducing fire damage. Would have solved so many issues automatically, would have made it so much stronger, would have made the entire combination even better. I get it, it might have been a bit too OP potentially, but still, it would have been so good. I still like this though, being able to attack, crowd control, reduce damage, and restore HP. That's 4 things in one assist skill is really solid, I would say. 30% stamina, damage reduction, and strength. Not bad overall stats for passive skills, honestly, especially considering she's a tank unit. It's to be expected that she'd have something like this, but I still think this is not bad at all. Probably a little bit better. I think Freya is good. OTTARL, not so much though. I do believe OTTARL is a bit of a letdown in my personal opinion. I think Freya is decent though. I do think Freya is decent. Maybe I'm coping a little bit, but I do think she's a bit decent. All right, let's take a look at this. Oh god, fuck me. Every single time. Why is there a scene card that gives... Why? Okay, you know what? ridiculous. This is actually kind of stupid. So this is even worse than some of the HP threshold scene cards now that I've looked at it. When HP is 50% or less, grants a damage decrease or reduction of 30% to own unit. Activations 1. So basically, when your HP is less than 50%, you get that 30% damage decrease. It activates once only. I assume that means that it won't reactivate again. So you get that 30% damage decrease permanently. Otherwise, there would be a timer. Now that I'm looking at it, if there is a timer and they've not mentioned it here, why not mention it here? Because that's stupid. Because then it becomes even more problematic. If it's once only, that's okay because you're not going to continuously get damage decreases. But like, still, I feel like there is a reason why they've only said activation times 1. I feel like there might be a timer for this, but we'll see. We will see. Maybe somebody can test it out for us, whoever gets the scene card. Probably me, knowing my luck, but let's see. Now I'm even stronger. Wind attribute when activate. Oh, this is the first time. I think this is a bit of a text discrepancy here because it's supposed to be HP increase, not SR increase. This is the first time we've had a category set in this. So when there is a wind attribute character, there will be a 30% stamina increase to self. Okay, fair enough. I mean, to be kind of expected. Guess I'd better bring on my reserves too. Of course, Osby in here. Oh, wow. This is actually really good. This is a scene card a lot of people will probably want to get for their eyes and stuff. Wind attribute activated when category is category count or more, so basically 1 or more. When in battle, 50% increased special move damage to self. That is really strong. Okay, the Osfi scene card is probably the best one here in all honesty, I think. Out of the 3 scene cards, I like Osfi's the most, I would say. So overall, this banner, OTTARL's a very big miss in my opinion. I mean, again, I want to test him out in the trial and everything, or maybe if I get him, of course, maybe then we'll see. Freya, I actually like, in all honesty. I think a lot of people will underrate her personally, but I like her. I think that she's got the right skill set. I think they've done a good job with her. Again, you have to remember, she's doing 4 things at once. Like, she's doing a lot of stuff. Attack, crowd control, reduces enemy or damage, and restores HP. I think that's a fantastic decision. I want to see how this attack multiplier, the range of the attack actually is. Because if it's like Lily's, for example, that's really solid. Again, we could see a little bit of in the trailer, but I want to see actually how it looks like in battle with the, you know, the sort of like the damage circle. I want to see how it looks like before we say anything else. Now, of course, one thing to keep in mind is that I expect these guys to be added to the non-limited set of units right after the banner leaves. I'm pretty sure they will be added later on, or 100%. So we'll have to wait and see this one. Oh! 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 They've added pity. They've done what I've said they wanted to do. Unbelievable. Pity early. Oh my god. They've added early pity. And they've added guaranteed SSR or higher in the multi. They fixed it. What? Why wasn't this mentioned? You have a 70. Okay, so the ticket itself, we should specify. It is only a 70% chance of you getting OTTARL or Freya. You can get other characters in it, but I think this is so much better than anything else. Like, bro, this is what people wanted, to be fair. I mean, I feel like you could have given us 2 extra multis and just made it guaranteed either or new character kind of thing. But I think this is so much better than, you know, people going multis without URs and stuff, because, you know, so many people had a big issue with this. So I think this is way better in all honesty. W, very, very good odds. And I think a fantastic addition. Absolutely fantastic addition. Very, very nice. Bro, that just surprised me out of nowhere. So definitely very, very cool there. So obviously guaranteed SSR or higher. We know this as well. Okay, So let's take a look at this. So change the knockback and knockdown resistance from your unit to all units. Okay, so that's actually kind of cool. There, changes shield effect from your unit to all units. Okay, fair enough. That's all fine and all good. Assist Freya is here. We will definitely be doing the trial quest to just test it out and see how it works as well. And let me just look here. Yes, so yeah, characters and scene cards that are introduced in this gacha will be added to the lineup of gachas to be held in the future. Makes sense. I don't know if I'm gonna go all in now, you know, because of OTTARL, to be quite honest. I might do like half of my I might do 8 multis. What I might do is I might do 8 multis to get this guaranteed UR gacha ticket, and then we'll see how it goes, because I do feel like, you know, with what's coming up in Christmas and everything, limited banner, maybe preferably do that. And then obviously this banner exists, so I think if you don't have eyes, low-key this banner is way better. Honestly, you should be summoning on this banner instead of the OTTARL and Freya banner, to be quite honest. I think that would be a much better decision for 90% of players who don't have eyes, or even 100% of players who don't have eyes, I would say. I say 90% because there's that 10% who are massive fans of OTTARL or Freya, and I think that's a way better decision in that regards. But up to you guys to make that decision. You know, if you feel like you want to go back in here and you want to summon on, you know, Freya and OTTARL, that's up to you guys to decide on whether you want to do that or not. For me, I would love to get Freya, but obviously being a non-time limited unit, and also the fact that, well, at the end of the day, you know, there's more banners coming up. I'd rather potentially save up for that, potentially, but, you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles. Anyways, we'll do 1 multi in this video and see what we get. Of course, if you guys want to join in with me, feel free to do so. We will be summoning in 3, 2, 1. Let's let her rip. Let's see what we get here. Nothing. Great. Good start. Good start. I mean, I did use up a lot of luck in the Halloween banner, to be fair. To be fair, I used up a lot of luck in the Halloween banner. So let's see what we cook here. Alright. Lefia's Determination. Unconquerable Gareth. Trader's Support. Hestia. Amazoness Blazing Battle Spirit. Wealth. Naive Fool. Taki Mikazuchi. Wow, there's so many SSRs now. What? How many SSRs did I get there? Okay, I mean, I'll take it. But yeah, very, very nice. I'll take it. I mean, a lot of SSRs is obviously going to help me out massively, because I want to create more videos in the future where I do SSR only runs and stuff, right? So, hey, the more SSR dupes I get, the better, because we can do that in the future. But definitely, very, very cool, you know, additions and changes to the gacha system. Changes that were definitely needed for sure, right? Early pity, and along with that, guaranteed SSR on the 10th slot for sure is a huge W. I'm curious here. Let's see. Yeah, the only thing they've changed is realistically. Okay, so 0%. The last slot is always a character. Okay, that's specifically what they. I didn't read that part particularly. So the last slot is always going to be a character, which is really, really nice. I think that's fine. All right, sweet. But yes, we will be live later on. We're going to be doing summons. I'm going to see if I can get Freya. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Knock on wood, I can, but we'll have to wait and see. Thank you guys all so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Remember to leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.